Hello students, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the new lecture of DRM Business Research Methods or Methodologies. Today we have got a new topic by the name of Research Suppliers and Contractors. Research suppliers, in previous classes we have talked about that we can conduct research whether in-house research firms, through in-house research firms, or in some organizations they don't have their in-house research firms, so they are hiring external research firm. So that external research firms which organizations are hiring to conduct a specific research for them, that is called research suppliers and contractors or research firms. Now different research firms are having different specialities. Not all the research firms are same, but they are different based on the services that they are providing. Some research firms are conducting a complete research for the organization. Some research firms are specialized just only in one type of research activity, research process. Some organizations are coming up with a totally unique methodologies. So based on that, we have got three types of research firms. Before going to the explanation of these three different types of research firms, you should know that there are different advantages and disadvantages of conducting research through the external research firms or through the research suppliers and contractors. I am discussing just only one merit or advantage of the external research firm, that is their economies of scales. What is meant by economies of scales? We have discussed in other subjects in previous semesters. Economies of scale means that when we are producing something, with the passage of time, cost of that production is decreasing and specialty in that specific process is increasing. So here they have got economies of scale, means that they have got specialty in the research firm. They can conduct research, complete research with minimum resources or with minimum cost in a less period of time. This is called economies of scale in the research process, and we are preferring to conduct our research with the help of these research suppliers and contractors only and only because they have got economies of scales. They have got speciality because they have gone through different types of research. They have tackled down different problems of different organizations. So that's why we are preferring these research firms to conduct our research related to our specific problem and come up with an innovative solution of that problem. At the start of this semester, I have told you that being organization, we are conducting research only because we have got a specific problem and we want to find out logical solution for that problem. That's why we are conducting research. Now coming to our own topic, we have got three different types of research suppliers and contractors, or in simple words we can say we have got three different types of research firms, outside research firms. Their names are: number one, syndicated service research firms or syndicated service firms. Number second, standardized research service firms. Number third, limited research service. So now coming to their explanation one by one. Syndicated service, what does it mean? It is a research supplier that provides standardized information for fee. I have given you a simple example over here. In America there is a company of research, syndicated service research firm, J&A Power and Associates. J&A Power and Associates sells research about automobile quality and customers satisfaction. These syndicated service research firms, what actually they do? They are not conducting the overall research for your organization, but instead They are collecting different information, they are collecting data with the help of different data instruments. We have discussed data instrument, questionnaire, interview, observation, etc. These are called research instruments. So with the help of different research instruments, they are collecting information and data in their specialized field. Then when you need that specific data, you are going there, they are selling that required data to you on a specific fee. That is called syndicated service research firm or syndicated service. I have given one example over here, J.D. Power and Associates. It is a research company. It is a syndicated service research firm. What they are doing? Actually, they are collecting data about the cars or automobiles of different companies, about the quality of cars and about the customer satisfaction levels of the cars, price range, about the opinion of the customer, about price range, quality, durability, serviceability, all these things they are collecting data. If you want to be involved in car business or you want to manufacture a car, so you are going there and you can easily collect data related to the car industry from this syndicated service research firm, and the name of that syndicated service research firm is J.D. Power and Associates. So this is one type of research. They are just only selling data. Other research firms, they are involved in data collection about mobile industry or education industry or health industry, about hospitals, etc. So such types of research firms that they are only collecting data and they are selling data to their clients. You are called to be client being an organization if you are purchasing their service. You are called client. Most of the time students are asking a question that, sir, what is the difference between customer and client? Customer is customer for normal product. Client is customer of professional services. That customer is called client. Customer of professional service is called client. So being a client, you can get data related to car industry from J.D. Power and Associates, and that is an example of syndicated research service firm. Second is standardized research service. Standardized research service, what they are doing, why they are called standardized research service firms. Standardized research service, a company is there and they have got specialty in conducting research related to cars, related to mobile industry, related to health industry, but they are conducting the overall research from A to Z, not only just one part, like they are not only selling the information, or they are not just only analyzing the data for you, or they are not just only warehousing the data, but instead they have got a specialty in one field, and in that field they are conducting research for your organization is a project from A to Z. Such types of research firms are called standardized research service firms or standardized research service. The weather is very hot. Companies develop a unique methodology for investigating a business specialty area. Unique methodology. They are conducting research with a unique methodology because they are specialized in that specific area, and it is not possible for each and every organization. I have given one example, AC Nielsen. This is a research firm, standardized research service firm in America. AC Nielsen collects information throughout the new product development process. If you are launching a product, new product development process you have studied in marketing, first collecting the idea, screening the idea, developing the marketing strategy, then developing the product, then testing the product. So this is overall process of new product development process. This company is specialized in conducting research about the new product development process. If you are launching a new product, you are in the process of new product development process. So and if you want to conduct a research, this company will do the overall research for your company. which type of product we need to make, how we should launch the product, what should be the price level, how should we advertise the product, how should we test the product. All this process will be clearly mentioned in this research with proper logic. So such type of research companies are called standardized research service. Other companies are specialized in other areas, like for example advertising campaign, how to launch an advertising campaign, which type of advertising campaign it should be. So they are conducting a research on them from start to end, from A to Z, and then they will give you a complete report what you should do, what type of advertising campaign you should launch in the market to attract customers. This is called standardized research service. I told you in the start that they are completing the overall project of research. Overall project of research. This is called standardized research service firm. When I took the name of project, what is meant by project? You are calling it project. A short definition of project. You should remember it. It is an extra thing, not related to this, but just for your extra understanding and knowledge. Any activity for which the start time and end time is known and budget is specified, that is called project. Any activity for which the start time and end time is known and budget is specified is called a project. So research is also a project. Start time and end time is known, budget is also specified, so that's why we are calling it research project. And that research project is completed by standardized research service firms from A to Z. That's why we are calling it standardized research service. I give you one example of AC Nielsen, that they are conducting the research from A to Z about the new product development process. It is very technical and tough stage for the organization when they are developing a new product. The product may be failed and you may suffer from millions of dollars. So that's why before new product development you must conduct research process. Next we have got limited research service. It is also called custom research service firm or custom research service. These research suppliers specialize in particular research activities. These research suppliers specialize in particular research activities. In research process there are different activities: data collection, analysis of the data, okay, and then research methodology, data collection instrument, research design, data analysis. These are different stages. So they are not specialized in all these stages, unlike this one, but instead they are just only providing service in one specific stage of the research. These research suppliers specialized in particular research activities such as field interviewing. One company is specialized in field interviewing the people in field, in market, in society. They are doing nothing more, just only in field interviewing. Data warehousing, data processing. So they have got just speciality in one activity of the research. That's why they are called limited research service or limited or custom research service firms or limited research service or custom research service. So these are some different types of external research service firms, or we are calling them research suppliers and contractors. Research suppliers and contractors. This was our today topic. Thank you very much, students. Be with me for coming classes. The Khuday Pawan.